Hey folks, only a few people seeing showers today. They're out there, but they are just tiny. You watch the radar and you see little dots pop up, and that's been the case all afternoon. Things will die after sunset. That should be the end of that. Future TrekCat indicates that. This is the high resolution model, and it shows nothing through the overnight hours. Then tomorrow afternoon, spotty stuff shows up again along the sea breeze like it has the last few days, and it comes and it goes very quickly. Most areas don't see much, and that's the same thing for Sunday. Spotty showers. Sunday might be a little more active, but not much. I think the showers will be maybe a little more widespread, but for the most part, most of us will be dry all weekend and into early next week. Just don't be surprised if you see a shower off on the horizon, and maybe you get caught by one of them. Here are the temperatures right now: 90 in Weslaco, 92 McAllen, Edinburgh's 91 out west in Rio Grande City. Look at that night. It's October, right? 99 degrees. 87 in Port Isabel, same thing in Harlingen and Raymondville at this hour. Overnight tonight, readings will drop right back in the mid-70s again, so we're still above the seasonal norm by several degrees. About 78 in Brownsville, 81 on the island. Then tomorrow afternoon, back in the upper 90s in the west, mid-90s in the middle part of the valley, then a little bit cooler, but not much as you get closer to the coast. The winds tomorrow out of the east-southeast at about 10 to 16 miles an hour. The 30-year average, the normal we call that, is 89 for the next few days. We're going 94, 93, 91. So we're staying above average, but the records, again, shouldn't be threatened. The rest of Texas, if you remember yesterday, Dalhart was cooler. There was a front sitting up here, but like all the fronts this last couple of weeks, it didn't last long, and temperatures warmed right back up once again. Austin's 90 right now. San Antonio's 87. Houston's 86. Southwest flow aloft up in the high levels of the atmosphere. That's what those arrows represent. And when that's the case, it's hard to get any fronts to push down into Texas. They kind of make their way into the state, but then get deflected off to the north, and you don't see any cooling in Texas. And that's the case all the way into and through the weekend. There's a lot of fronts on the map, but none of them make it here. In the meantime, we're watching a tropical system. Right now is in the Caribbean, and by the time we get to Monday afternoon, it's likely to be coming into the southern Gulf. Most of the models, in fact, all of them, keep it east of us. We don't see a threat to us. We'll talk more about that in the next half hour, but it looks like it's going to end up in the central Gulf by the middle part of next week. So everybody from Louisiana over to Florida really keeping an eye on that system to see where it's going to end up. It shouldn't end up here. We'll watch it nonetheless. 79 in Brownsville at 8 o'clock in the morning. San Antonio 75 with some showers and storms around. Same thing in Dallas. Houston, some sunshine early. By afternoon, most of the state climbs back into the 80s. A few of us will hit 90. And look, Amarillo, they cool off again. The next front gets through there. They're only 52. Another short-lived cool down, though. They'll bounce right back up. The tropics, there's Leslie. Here's this other system we're watching. Has a 70% chance of developing the next 5 days. We'll keep an eye on it. Leslie will continue to churn and just continue to wander around in the open Atlantic. Just keeps going and going and going. Long time before that storm goes away. At our coast, here's what's happening. We've got winds out of the southeast, 10 to 15 knots, a moderate chop. No advisories right now. Bay temperature's 86, the surface 84. There are 3 tides for tomorrow. So for tonight for us, 75 for a low, partly cloudy and warm. That spotty evening shower, they're about done. Then back to 94 tomorrow, a stray shower, but most areas like today stay dry. Sunday, same kind of thing, maybe a little more coverage, a little wider spread on the rain, but even at that, only about 20%. That goes for Monday as well. Tuesday and Wednesday, not much change. By the end of the week, maybe a little drying. Well, that's your updated First Warn 5 forecast. It is Friday. We've made it. That means Joelle is somewhere out in the field getting ready for football. Joelle, take it away.